Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of the Jungian analysis of anime characters. And today we're going to be talking a little bit more about the anime character Guts from Berserk. Personally, I believe Berserk has a great integration of Jungian concepts in its characters as well as in its storyline. So I figured we explore some of the concepts so we can get an understanding of how these Jungian concepts reflect in individuals' lives. And I think anime is a great domain to understand this better. Before we dive deep into Guts, let's explore two basic Jungian concepts, which are the anima and animus. The anima and animus are two archetypes in Jungian psychology that represent the feminine and masculine aspect of our unconscious psyche. The anima represents the feminine aspect within men, while the animus represents the masculine aspects within women. These archetypes are present in all individuals, regardless of where they're from. Jung believed that the anima and animus are essential for achieving psychological wholeness, and the integration of these two aspects into our conscious selves is necessary for personal growth and development. He believed that the anima and animus played a critical role in shaping our relationships with others, and that recognizing and balancing these archetypes can lead to a healthier and more fulfilling life. The anima is often associated with qualities such as sensitivity, intuition, and nurturing. It represents the softer, more emotional side of our psyche, and is often depicted as a wise woman or a goddess figure. The animus, on the other hand, is associated with qualities such as strength, assertiveness, or logic. It represents the more assertive and rational side of our psyche, and is often depicted as a warrior or a sage figure. According to Jung, the anima and the animus are deeply ingrained aspects of our unconscious psyche. He believed that the anima and animus can influence our behavior and relationships in both positive and negative ways, and that becoming aware of these archetypes is crucial for personal growth and psychological health. He also stated that males have a need to integrate the feminine sides of them, and females have a need to integrate masculine sides of them in order to achieve a sense of wholeness within their life. Now let's look at Guts in Berserk, who's a prime example of the archetype of the animus, which is represented through him as a hero, in his strength as a warrior and his assertiveness as an individual. Guts is a skilled warrior who possesses a strong sense of purpose and a desire to protect those he cares about. He embodies traditional masculine traits such as strength, aggression, and independence. However, he also displays a certain level of emotional detachment and a lack of empathy towards others, particularly women. This suggests that he's struggling to integrate the feminine aspects of his psyche, which is represented by the anima archetype. We can see why. Guts has had a difficult life. He has faced abuse as a child, instances of death and betrayal by people closest to him, and has seen the lowest points of human interactions, such as being a slave and feeling like an animal being hunted by humanity. To combat such struggles, it was necessary for him to lose the instincts of trust, to lose the part of him that lets go and accepts love from others, and the part of him that sees compassion from others as genuine. To survive, it was necessary for him to embody the masculine archetype to its extremes and shun away any feminine aspects of his psyche. While Guts' strength and ability to protect others are admirable traits, his aggressive tendencies and willingness to resort to violence as a solution to his problems suggest a certain level of imbalance within his psyche. This may be the result of his struggle to integrate the more nurturing, compassionate aspect of the anima archetype into his conscious self. The integration of the anima or the feminine side is a necessary part for Guts' development as a hero and into the individuation process. We can see the moment this happens, which is in the relationship he has with Casca. Guts' relationship with Casca allows him to see women as more than just objects to protect. As he grows to understand and appreciate Casca's strength and independence, he begins to develop a greater sense of empathy and respect towards women. This is in line with Jung's idea that integrating the anima archetypes allows a man to develop a more balanced perspective of femininity. Guts' relationship with Casca allows him to develop a greater appreciation for creativity and intuition, which are also aspects of the anima archetype. Casca is a skilled strategist, and her ability to think creatively and intuitively inspires Guts to do the same. Through their relationship, Guts is able to integrate these aspects of the anima archetype into his conscious self, and he sees slowly that this helps him create bonds with other individuals. Also, there's a large physical aspect of the integration of the anima into the conscious self. Through intimacy with Casca, Guts begins to see the power of acceptance in softness and touch. Casca has the ability to nurture his feminine side to create affection and care for a woman. As you watch the anime, through Guts' reaction to others, situations, and his speech, he is slowly transforming and is integrating the feminine aspects of himself to balance the archetype of the masculine that is instinctively in him. It's important to note that he doesn't let go of the animus archetype, but rather leaves room for the integration of his feminine sides. When we analyze their relationship, it helps us understand a lot about the purpose of relationships between a man and a woman. Within a psychological sense, it may be that the reason we seek relationships with a woman or a man is to navigate this balance of the anima and animus archetype. For a man to integrate the feminine in a way that does not overshine the masculine, but rather complements it to navigate the material and social world in a more effective manner and not be shunned away due to the aggressiveness of his nature. And for a woman to integrate the masculine, to survive the chaos and competitiveness of life without it consuming her and taking advantage of the empathy and care she provides.